Hello everyone, this is Mail Mark III and I am starting the third mission of my Let's Play of Warhammer Kill Team on Xbox Live. This time around the mission is to attack the Minelayer launch bays. So let's do this thing. You'd think we'd have got to something important like this a little bit sooner, but power plant and engines, I guess they are slightly more important. Slow the ship down before you start taking out nasty little explosive things like this. I don't know. Who shall I use this time? Yeah, I'll go with the Tech Marine. I've not used him before. Even though I've unlocked all his weapons, but that's just because I've been playing a bit. Let's see, what should I take? Range damage and special move charge.
No fear. Onward.
I know this guy uses tarantula turrets as his backup, as his power soon.
Where the orcs have stowed a fleet of minelayers. If they are not destroyed, they will sow death on the Forge world.
Yeah, so tarantula turrets will probably be a backup that I can spawn in to help myself when things are going bad. That should be interesting. Lots of bad guys already. So that's what the melter looks like. A melter gun is basically a microwave which you can point at someone, but a lot more powerful. But it looks like its appearance is more in line with a laser beam which burns things it touches. Fitting. It certainly does look unique among the other weapons I've seen so far in this game.
Righteous fury.
And that's the tarantula. Yeah, I hoped it would do something like that. And it seems to be quite powerful as well. Even if it does seem to have a short duration too. Still, even a short time is quite helpful on something like that. You could see when it slowed down just there that it was pulsing for the beam from the melter. Oop. Stop burning me, it's not fair. I'm burning you, but, well... You're evil orc guys. Aren't I allowed to burn you? Yeah, I guess there's no really acceptable answer to that on either side, is there? Iron Halo with rocket guys and Horde of Gretchen. That's actually pretty good timing. Oh, okay, massive horde now. Just a little help from my friend, and I'll set you all on fire. Fire makes everything better, except for things that it doesn't.
Health restored.
Don't really need the health, but I want to advance onwards a little bit.
You have reached the minelayer hangar. The minelayers are docked below. Destroy them all.
Typical orcish minelayer designs, and a big hole in the bottom of the ship leading out to space. This really doesn't strike me as safe. It really doesn't. I mean, Imperial tech, Eldar tech, stuff like that, I expect a hole out into space from those guys. They're good at it. But orcs, they're just far too improvised to really try such things, I think. Oh, health bar. Yeah, I'll just microwave the Oh, that is a nice effect. I've noticed that the third weapon for each character seems to be special in some way, as its animations and things change. Assault Marines only get the claw and a changed animation, but Stern Guards, who I played last level, get a rocket launcher, area effect attack. But the special effects on the melter, they do seem very nice. On multifiers, they actually split the beam and just swap them back and forth. Okay, that did not look like a safe landing. And when the beam turned yellow there, that was a rapid fire. So, now that guy I recognise. He's either a Storm Boy or a Storm Nobs. I'm not sure which. It depends if smaller guys with jetpacks show up later on in the level. They probably will. Come here, little guys. I've got a present for you. Come on down, don't be afraid. Ah, who am I kidding? Be very afraid. Oh, excuse me. That's all of those down. No more enemies in sight, except for the poor defenseless barrels, which I do not like exploding next to me. So I try to take them out as fast as I can these days. Yeah, a bit too close, and yeah, there's the splitting effect I mentioned when you pick up a multi-fire power-up. Very clear over a distance. Though I think this is more useful than on other weapons with multi-fire, because they just spread. On this one they sweep back and forth, so they do focus in the centre line every second or so. Yeah, no match for my nice little melter cannon. Melter cannon? Melter gun. If this was a melter cannon, they'd be in serious trouble. And it would be the Storm Guard carrying it rather than this guy as well. Oops. I'm glad I had that tarantula down. It seems they spawned right on top of it. That. Considering Gretchens have been around since the very start, I think this is the biggest swarm of them I've ever seen so far in the game. That was a lot of them. And even more. Okay, here comes some slightly bigger guys. I think it'll be a much more fun fight if they all came at once, rather than in little waves like that. I'm sure it'd also be a lot more dangerous as well. I'd probably get killed or something like that. But they just keep showing up in smaller groups. And, there we go. Storm Boys. Basic orcs with jetpacks. That means that big one that it showed us earlier definitely was a Storm Nobs. Yeah, Nobs is the big boss type. So I'm not calling them Nobs to be insulting or anything like that. That is actually their name. I am very low on health. I think maybe I should save that power up for a little bit longer. Let a couple more waves come down. Oh no. Oh. Okay, that was a mistake.
Very good, brothers. Advance across the maintenance platforms and down to the hangar floor.
I didn't spot those guys coming in with the big machine guns at the back. If I had, I'd have gone for the health pickup straight away. Because you do not want to mess around when those guys show up.
store.
That was a nice use of the... nice use of the slowdown, which it sometimes gives you, but the thing is, it's so random, and it shows up against seemingly any opponent, because I've had it show up against these tiny Gretchen a couple of times. I think it was added into the game just for the coolness factor, but yeah, it just, I don't know, I think it detracts from the game somewhat. It's just a distraction. Come on you guys, get down here.